Yeah, and even like the scene that I really remember was that she's in the headmaster's office or something, and she is like having a poster tag in her mouth, and all she does is
Oh,
and she nailed a fly to the wall with the poster
yeah.
tag, which was really fun. And I'm not ashamed to say that I tried it once or twice and it doesn't work at all.
I've seen that in another film. I've tried the same thing. I can't remember what film it was. I didn't realize it was Buffy. I thought it
Oh, it
was
was
from
Buffy.
like one of the
That
Charlie
is quite
Sheen
the
things.
revelation there.
I know, I'm not ashamed. Slightly, though, but still.
Why? Own it, man. Own it.
Oh, I own it. I own it.
I feel like y'all invited a woman to talk about Buffy the Vampire Slayer to open up the possibility of you talking about Buffy the Vampire
Right?
Slayer.
They use it as an icebreaker to start that conversation.
It is not something that I would deny, but it's not something I set out to do.
I doubt there's anybody in this channel that hasn't watched it at some point.
I've never watched Buffy.
Then you're
Sure,
dead to
don't
us.
lie, Joe.
Off you
That
go.
was
Sure,
more. That was
Joe.
more or less
Ooh,
my little
I
sister.
No, he was more Angel than Buffy. Let's be honest. He screams
No.
Angel fan there, right?
I know the
Yeah,
answer.
a little bit.
Joe was the Sabrina type.
No, oh God,
Oh,
Oh, I
yes.
Sabrina.
totally was. I
Oh,
fucking love
yes.
Sabrina.
Is that the one with the talking cat?
Yes.
Yes.
Salem.
Salem. Wait, it was Salem, right?
Salem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Have you anyone seen the Netflix reboot of that?
Ever
dear
since
God,
I heard that
Yeah,
Salem
yeah,
doesn't
I
talk,
liked it.
I didn't.
That's
Oh, I
terrible.
liked it.
The way that it ended with the whole romanticizing suicide thing is a bit. on
Is that
the
why you
nose.
didn't like my first character, Faustus
Thanks for the
Blackwood?
spoiler.
Is that? Do you know what? I did not even put. I did not put those two together. I did not realize it was Faustus. Oh God! Of course it is. Is that where you got it from Sabrina?
Yeah.
Oh,
Because I was watching it at the time.
the story arcs on that were terrible.
I liked it. I did.
It's not as good as the original.
Yeah, it was shit. Yeah, but because Salem didn't talk, it's just.
Yeah, it was a bit weird.
You know what else is weird?
Oh, here comes the famous segue.
Indeed.
It's seamless. It's seamless. Go.
The Abbot. It's pretty weird. It's a pretty weird
Nice.
guy.
Not 10
But-
for effort.
Before we start about the Abbot, let's do a little thing I would like to call the recap. Who is feeling like doing the recap? Indeed, the guy to your left there, Sal, which is...
I don't know. It's coins on my screen.
Oh, my screen, that's true.
That's Joe, right there.
Yeah,
There's
Joe's
the
a good
recap.
Joe.
There's,
Coins is there.
there's the recap,
Al's
guy.
over that way.
Right. No,
This is
coins
very
is that way.
confusing.
Coins is that way for me, but Joe's that way for me.
All right, you
I
want
just wanna point-
me to do a recap? Fine, I'll do everything in this fucking game. Basically, what you did was finish a fight and killed somebody that was long overdue to be killed, Rahadi. Also,
Yes.
two large as vampire knights that were pretty terrible at level, whichever level you were before this, but for some reason now didn't really pose that much of a challenge. You, a side note, Trish killed at least one of them. You went to Kresk, learned about the Burgermaster's son that died, and was subsequently relived even, by the Abbot. The Abbot sounded a bit loopy. That didn't deter you as a group from trying to align him with your cause, which he would have nothing on. The session ended with one of you asking the abbot for a augmentation
Oh,
to
yeah.
their body. And that's where we will pick up today's session, starting with the abbot explaining what he would need to make Zucker's wish come through.
May I ask a question before?
Yes.
Is our Buffy the Vampire Slayer conversation going on YouTube? Because I would be very sad if it didn't.
Yes. It will. To be honest,
Thank you.
I clicked start record in the middle of the conversation, but I tried to poster tag a fly to the wall will
Exactly.
really go on. Yeah.
For the season overview, you know, when we're done.
The clip show. That would be definitely. Yeah. All right. So we're going on a clip show, and let's see. All right, the right one is being streamed. Joe, you're standing in front of the abbot, and you asked him to give you wings.
Yep.
Yes. If you bring me the wings, I can attach them. And you will soar. But bring me wings.
Do you know where I can find said wings?
Not for me to say it are your wings. You should find them yourself.
I know, but it would have been a little easier.
How big of wings are we talking about?
Are you there?
You're not there?
I don't know, because I cut out before you guys went up there.
Indeed. Did
Oh,
you?
yeah.
Did
We
you?
were
cut
all
out.
coming. We were all coming up here because we didn't want to.
As far as I knew, I was going up there. But my power cut out before you guys went up.
Well,
I wasn't
I wasn't
suddenly,
up there.
Bax appears from the shadows.
What's this up here about wings? How big of wings are we
Huzzah!
talking about?
I don't know. Wings that have a certain aerodynamic quality.
There's such creatures here?
Maybe the African swallow?
Are you sure it's an African swallow, not a European swallow?
I do not know. Maybe a string between two of them? Side note, I like how we put a Monty Python reference in almost every episode.
Every session.
You got
Every
it?
session we do. Yeah.
I do try really hard to.
Me too.
Barovia is a silly place.
Oh, that's two.
Seraphim will whisper to Bax. Did we determine whether the abbot is good or evil, actually?
We determined that he's batshit crazy. But other than that, I... Do you know what? I can't remember. If I got divine sense, what do I
Yeah,
get?
he smells really funky.
Oh, yes, he did, yeah. He's giving off a bit of a bad aura, if I'm honest. I think his alignment might be towards the darker side.
I
I
wonder
mean-
what changed.
Well,
I'm just-
I believe that it might have something to do with the fact that after his battle ended badly with Strahd, maybe he fell from grace. Look around you. Look at these abominations. These don't come from a mind that's stable.
But I also wonder if maybe the absence of Lathander takes away the goodness of an angel, maybe.
I personally believe he's just lost his mojo. I believe he's scared of Strahd. And he needs to be convinced that he can take him, or at least help us take him. Maybe then
Rick.
Lathander might show favor on us for helping one of his most devoted servants back to the light.
Yes, indeed.
I just don't know
Ricky.
how we're going to do it.
Ricky, you wanted to interject.
I'm just saying. So you considering it? You considering, just strapping a pair of wings to Zuck?
It's not my body.
Yeah, but it's a bit, But if we're gonna go along with it, I couldn't help but notice something chained outside. That was trying to flap about.
Do you mean that poor girl that's outside?
I mean, I think we're beyond the point of morality if we're going to strap a pair of demonic wings.
But it's one thing
okay.
taking a pair of wings off a creature that's evil, but you take it off of a young woman who's had this done against her will?
She was screaming in my face at the time. I couldn't tell you that if she was good or evil.
Is she still outside now?
Did you see her on the way in?
I'm pretty sure Bax Mercy killed her.
I'm pretty sure I wouldn't. I don't think I did I?
I'm pretty sure when we first visited Kresk before we left, you actually Mercy killed that.
Yeah, you did.
It was on the post.
That answers that question. There's a pair of wings outside for you. Go have at it. Well, she's not going to be
5
needing them
days
now.
old.
And I'm sorry. Are we concerned about? Are they past their use-by date? I don't get it.
I'm going to look at Zuck and go, rotting.
I don't believe there's use-by dates in Barovia. I think this kind of surgery doesn't really require fresh wings.
But do you require payment for these services?
No, the smile on a child's face, knowing that I executed Lathander's will, is enough for me.
And how is this Lathander's will exactly?
Oh, he talks to me regularly.
Retail, what does he say?
Things and stuff.
I speak to Lathander every day, but I get no response.
You must not be a true believer.
Bax looks shocked by this comment and turns his head away with embarrassment.
As you should. Yes.
What other kind of bodily modifications could you offer exactly?
I'm sure you have seen the commercials. If you want,
could you recite one right now? Yes.
I'm sorry, I have no subscription to the scrying crystal.
Tell me what you want, what you dream, and I will tell you if it's possible.
Well, if I could gain more magical powers in a way, I would be interested.
Ooh. That is a tricky one. What is magic? But the ultimate innocence, it's how we use it, that defines the good or the bad. Bring me the heart of a child, and I will make you feel magical.
I think that might be a hard pass.
Well, I already feel rather magical by myself. I'm not sure what you're offering here.
I am offering you an extra spell slot.
Well, I'll think about it.
The heart of the baby is the purest.
You know, Zuckert, it's a shame you put that baby on fire.
Indeed, if you hadn't, you would have a perfectly good baby heart.
Would any of us have taken it? Well, I might have, but the rest of you have taken it.
You.
Could you stomach that one, Sarah?
There was a baby in the death house as well.
Yeah.
Seraphim is actively like thinking, we have heads. We've seen some
Yeah.
dead children. Like, where can I go?
I've got a good thought. Mr. Coins, this spell slot you say, that thing, say if you had a level 5 child, would it be a level 5 spell slot?
If you can produce me a level 5 child, we can talk about this.
Well, what
Oh.
about a level 10 child or something like that? Was it Victor Valovich? He's a child. He was a
Yeah,
wizard.
sorcerer kid we had.
Yeah.
Yeah.
His body's at
Remember what
Yester Hill,
you
not
did-
far away.
Well, is it though?
Oh, I
Is
can't
it
remember
though?
what we did.
Really bring yourself to mutilate a child's corpse to retrieve a heart.
I don't think there's much of a corpse to manipulate.
No, but
No,
but you would
of course
have
not.
no, but to retrieve this heart, all right, we're talking about literally mutilating a child's corpse.
Well, Ricky was formerly a surgeon, so he wouldn't have qualms about doing it.
I think Bax might have a few moral dilemmas with that one.
Why? You have heads in a bag, Bax.
Yes.
I have evil heads in a bag, and none of them are children heads. I think I draw a line at kids and women. Well, actually not women, because there's hags heads. Like women, children. I'm pretty sure. I am 100% sure Bax would have a slight issue with this morality of mutilating children's corpses. I'm just saying. I'm just putting that one out there. I'm not saying you can't. Just saying he
Well,
might have an
Bax,
issue with it.
You have a
Always let the moon
problem.
touch.
You have a problem with it when it's a 17-year-old girl's heart, but not when she's 18.
I'm not getting drawn into this conversation with you again. This is big. This is going on this place called YouTube. I'm not stupid enough to make that comment.
Joby
The
cancelled.
tubes of you.
Tubes of yore. Yes. How about extra arms to do more of Lathander's work quicker? More hands to serve the Almighty.
Well,
Mighty ones.
that would be a tricky one. And it would take some adjusting time, but if you bring me suitable arms, I think I can manage.
What do we mean by suitable arms?
Ooh. Just, as they say, the fresher, the better.
Does it matter on the type of species of arms?
Ideally, the one with hands would be preferable.
How about some how about some arms from some giant knights that we just came across?
I could manage.
Let's just say, for argument's sake, there was this thing called mechanics, what would it give me?
It would give you something to be determined at a later date after the man in the sky thought about this. More than just 2 seconds.
This could be doable.
Question, Abbott.
Yes?
You said you need a child's heart because of its innocence, right?
Yes?
Seraphim awkwardly looks at Dax. Would a paladin's finger suffice?
Suffice for what?
For your offer.
Mm,
Look at this man. He's one rock of innocence. And
I stand up. I stand up and cast minor illusion, like subtly, to have like a ray of light shine down on me.
That is cute to think you can trick me like that, but this man is not innocent.
Do you mean?
see, Bax, now you can hear it from someone else.
Oh! I
do not know what
walked
you-
right into that one.
I do not know what you mean. I am innocent. I do not hurt innocent people. I vanquish those who are evil. Those who deserve it. There is no truer calling than to vanquish those that do wrong to others. Tell me, how am I not innocent?
You
I'm
kill
waiting.
indiscriminately?
No, there is method to what I'm doing. I have
Oh,
rules.
there is method indeed. Method of a barbaric killing machine.
One says barbaric, and another man says holy righteous warrior of Lathander.
The thunder speaks to me and not to you. I wonder why.
I can think of one or two reasons.
I think your enlightenment is in due for a changing.
I don't think you have that ability. You're not the man in the sky.
No, but I am the vessel. I speak for him as he speaks to me.
I do the work of my lord. I have no regrets in any of the actions I have done. They have all been for the greater good. For the greater good.
And that, my dear, is exactly the problem. You show no remorse
I have no remorse to give.
for killing innocents.
Name one innocent that I have vanquished. One person that
Search
didn't
your
deserve it.
heart, you know it to be true.
Wait one moment, please. It's quite a long list. Wait, just hang on. No, I can't recall a single person that I've slain that was not evil. Or that wasn't done out of a mercy.
Miss Evil? A reason to kill?
Is mercy not? One says kill, another says release. Would you not slay an animal that is wounded? And
Not
is destined to die?
if it is able to recuperate.
I've done no such thing.
I know. Indeed.
Do the rest of you agree with this? Am I the bad guy?
Maybe, I don't know.
Why do you have a skull on your cap?
No, seriously. Am I the bad guy? Have I become evil?
Well, did
Have
you
I
kill
not been
Father
doing the-
Donovich?
No.
You could say that Killian was... You killed Killian.
I didn't
Who
kill
else?
Killian. Killian
Yeah, he
didn't.
did.
No, he didn't.
Well, Wax,
Well-
what I've been trying to tell you is not necessarily that you are evil, but that good and evil are not as binary as you might think they are.
One man's terrorist is another man's freedom fighter.
But if that is true, then my entire world has been a lie. I have spent my entire life dedicated for the fight of good. I know there is good. I know there is evil. There are good men. There are bad men. There is no mermen. Or mermen. Mermen? Not mermen. You know what I mean.
I know everyone's the hero in their own story, but it's all bullshit.
It can't be. I have to believe that I've been doing the Lord's work and what I've been doing has been right.
Remember, faith is all to yourself. It's no one else's. If you feel you have the faith in the thunder, then you have the faith.
Hey, I can't be any more self-righteous. I mean, look at me.
Well, I agree.
I do everything I can to be good and to do the right thing. God knows there's times that I've wanted to do the naughty thing. But I haven't.
Well, maybe there is a lot more gray area, and trying to do good is as good as one can.
Wonder if it's too late.
For what?
Sorry, I was thinking out loud.
About what, Bax?
An offer was made to me, and I feel like I might have made the wrong decision. I wonder if it's too late.
What
Do
offer?
I need to take that sword back off you?
That sword doesn't... Does that sword require good alignment?
It doesn't matter about... Yes, I have good alignment. I'm very good.
No, I don't think that's... Hang on a minute.
It's not about that. It's not about the sword, sir. It's about who you made the deal with.
Oh, I haven't made any deal. That's my point. All of you had offers. All of you have had the chance to make these deals with these gods. I was asked. I refused. But perhaps if there is more grey area than not, then perhaps I wonder if it's too late.
Why are we going into the danger zone, man in the sky?
Because I might be teetering on having an alignment change, and he's just telling me that I need to be careful.
Well, in any
I
case,
feel your blood.
look it. Please forgive our interruption.
Sorry, Sucket. I digress.
You want wings? We're on board.
I just feel like it would come in handy. And there's
winging.
another part to that, but we have to be somewhere else to talk about it beforehand.
I can stay here as you walk outside to talk about things.
We should probably check up on the Burgermeister as well.
And perhaps that the condition of the wings. Just in case.
Mm-hmm.
DM, about the way that the abbot revived the Burgomaster's child,
Mm-hmm.
did it seem like he was using a spell?
Yeah.
Did I recognize the spell?
You can retroactively roll an Arcana check for me. Yeah,
21.
He used Raise Dead.
Because there's like a couple of ways. There's different ways of reviving people, and
I know there's like one of them that you can bring back somebody from the dead if it's within so long after their time period.
Yeah, Revivify is like a minute.
Rise Dead's 10 days.
There you go.
Yep. But there's one that isn't there one that doesn't count for how long they've been dead. You can raise anyone at any time.
Well, this one, it's at most 10 days.
No longer than 10 days, yeah.
Yeah, but the weird thing is, Seraphim, that the casting time is an hour, and he did it instantaneously.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Does Seraphim get an inkling as to why? Like, did he use an item or something, or...?
You get the inkling that this is an angel.
Mm.
And angels do not, or are not bound to the laws of physics as a mere mortal is.
Okay. That's it.
Alright, so what do you do?
Could I have a
I
quick
guess-
chat with the abbot?
You can, for sure.
Because there's something we're forgetting while we're here. These all got a deal. I'm just asking for one more deal. One moment, please. I'm just going to open a hot water bottle for Susie.
Who is this Susie you're talking about?
Some random person she shouldn't be talking about again.
What
So,
do her eyes look like?
glowing red. Anyway. So, Abbot, so I can't help but hearing all the screams on downstairs. So I'm guessing you have some sort of army here.
An army? An army constitutes a fighting men? These are not. They are
Sure.
people.
Okay, these people. Yeah, lovely people. But maybe some of them don't like Strahd. You know, you've got your getting to dress your plan. We all have our own little plans. I was just wondering if I could borrow a few that are willing to fight against Strahd.
I can tell you now that none are willing. In my optimistic view,
Well, how much to buy them then?
are you a lawful good person asking me for slavery rights?
It's totally not to set them free. Totally not. No. That'd be ludicrous.
Indeed. Ludicrous it would be.
So name your price.
There is no price. They are free to do what they want. But you can talk to them. If you
show me around
want.
I'll more than happily have a tour.
Oh, I have enough to do. By myself. Please.
Okay, just to go.
And he points to the door. Talk to them outside.
Okay, thank you. You've been swell. Thank you. Move back with the crowd. I think we should go. Yeah.
Oh, what's the situation, Saket? Are you getting these wings now, or?
We have to find some.
Well, what's wrong with the ones just here on the floor by this pillar?
Will those ones work?
What? Pillar?
Outside from the slain
No,
girl.
outside. You mean the ones here?
Yeah.
Yeah, they were by the well. There was a woman chained up there that was screaming and kept on trying to fly away.
Indeed, there was. You can certainly present him to the abbot, who is not leaving the room that he's in.
I'm Suckert, I shall help you.
I'll move out by the well.
DM, what kind of items is the abbot holding on his person? Like, do I see anything of note, like maybe something magical or like some exquisite piece of inventory?
Not that you can see. He does have a mace that's emanating magic. But then again, his whole person emanates magic.
But he's not like, there's not like a necklace or like a ring that stands out.
Not that you can see, no.
Shall we take the wings inside? Still attached to the woman's socket, or should we remove them?
No, is the woman still here?
The woman is at the marker. But you do see her. Dead.
Okay. I'll walk over to there. And I guess cut off some wings.
Sure thing.
I pull out the sun sword and light it up and say, do you want to use this? Might get a cleaner cut.
No, I can't hold that sword.
Pray tell, why is that?
Because I'm far from good.
I
Okay, but
would not let him touch me.
But why would that have anything to do with the price of vampires? Doesn't require any sort of goodness in you to wield this sword.
No thanks.
He cannot touch me.
Hush you.
No.
We will get this done together. It will take all of us to defeat Strahd.
I pull out my axe and start carving around the woman's back to get the wings off.
You will hack and slash some more, and you have in your possession two skeletal, fairly holy, not holy as in divine, but holy as in a lot of holes, skin where the aerodynamical particles of a wing should be. But you have the bare bones of bone wings.
Alright. I'll take those back to the abbot then.
Oh, these look like a great frame of reference.
Yeah, I think the skeletal is about all I'll need to get started growing some.
The start is here, indeed. It will take 3 days.
Oh, that's a long time. You can't do it any quicker.
I can attach them in a jiffy, as they say, but the healing process will take 3 days.
Oh,
Okay.
you mean the procedure is today, but they're functional in 3 days?
They start to function in 3 days.
Deal. Let's do it.
Are you sure about this, Sukut? This seems to be like a permanent thing.
Well, I'm not going back home near Waterdeep, so...
But the woman that these were attached to went crazy. Are you not worried it might happen to you?
Nah. I'm one with the undead now.
Good enough for me. Good luck.
I think permanence of body is a different concept to Zucker than to us.
Well, good luck, my friend. I hope you survive the procedure. And know that I will kill you if I have to. Obviously, as a mercy.
Oh, that'd be 2 backs.
No. Romantic. Bax, step into my office. Or is it Zucket that wants the wings?
It's me. Pick me.
Okay. Step into my office, and he just grabs you, slams you down on the table in front of you, takes out knives seemingly out of nowhere, cuts open your armor, cuts open your flesh, and just plants these wings in your back. Roll me a Constitution saving throw.
I make sure I'm within 10 feet.
No, you don't.
Ah, good damn.
9.
That's unfortunate.
Alright. That's the first one of the wings that gets slapped in. He makes another cut and puts in the other wing. Another Constitution saving throw.
15.
You feel that your body is more adapted to the second one being put in. It immediately feels that your body is more accepting to your right hand wing, the second one to be put in, than your left hand wing, the first one to be put in. The abbot stands up and says, "Well done! Please leave me now, I have to work on Vasilka."
Thank you, Abbot.
No, thank you.
I walk back out to where the rest of the guys are.
What do you need for Vasilka, Abbot?
The dress, as I said.
Oh yeah, that's it.
I have perfected her with fresher parts. But please leave, I need a 2p.
Outside.
Don't forget the heart of a child. The younger, the better.
Abbot, could you imagine Vasilka being a Vistani girl or woman?
She is much more than a mere mortal woman. She is the epitome of a person.
You know, if you would be there to offer Azilka as a replacement of Irina at a wedding.
And Seraphim drops down his backpack and opens it up.
Don't you think that Irina's actual personal clothes would fit?
And he shows Irina's clothes that Seraphim grabbed way at the beginning of this campaign.
Seraphim, you show these clothes and are awarded inspiration.
Oh yeah.
As the abbot looks at them and says, "Yes! Yes, these will fit very nicely. I will trim some flesh off the sides. Must not get blood on them, must not get blood on them. No, 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 no. But they will fit perfectly. I will make them fit. I will make them fit. And Strahd will love it. He will love it. He will love it. Thank you. Come again.
If Strahd is unwilling to take you on your most kind and, may I say, perfected offer,
You may.
you should consider our offer, because if he is unwilling to take this, maybe he is not worthy of your abilities and eye of perfection.
You have tried this before. So please roll me a persuasion.
Hey, Persuasion. Oh, please roll well. It's a +9. 24, yes!
I will consider. Though I am quite certain with this final tweak, Vasilka will be the one.
I hope so.
I know, so.
I hope to see you soon again, Abbot.
I hope I never lay eyes on you again.
Good.
Yes.
And Seraphim leaves.
Bye.
I tell the group.
There's a small chance that I might have persuaded him after all, but don't give it too much hope.
And with that, let's have a quick break.
And I shall remove Irina's clothes.
Yes.
Pass. And he's gone.
If he happens to come back before I do, can you tell him I sent him a whisper?
Sure.
Thank you.
Did you just damage yourself, Joe?
Oops. Yeah.
Casual 24 damage.
I forgot I was targeting myself. Because I was going. This whole time I never had my fighting style.
That's not good.
Alright. Now I got
I have a ring of warmth, and I'm resistant to cold damage, apparently. Oh, Sebas, you have a whisper from Joby. Right, Joby?
Yes, you do. Sorry, yes. Hello. I whispered you. I whispered you a long time ago.
Long time ago.
Yeah, you probably won't get the context now. Would you like me to clarify? Or...
Yes, please.
Sure. When a mummy and a daddy love each other very, very much, they make excuses up and then leave the kids at home.
This is an interesting location to step in again. So what were you discussing?
I have to make sure this is a whisper, not in general chat. I hate sending whispers because you can never know if it's actually going to be posted in the chat if you've typed it in wrong.
I think if you do a wrong command, if you at least start with a slash, it will error instead of like if you.
You're right, it does.
Right?
Yeah. Thankfully, that message did not just get posted.
Yeah. If it at least starts with a slash, you're safe. Either it errors or you go through.
So, as you all step outside, Trish and Dana, what do you do?
I'm still in the town. I can go up to the alley because I don't want anything to do with it.
Mm-hmm.
How long have they been gone, more or less?
About 2 hours.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna like just sit by the lake for a bit, and then when I notice that they're staying up there for a while, I might go to some shopping where nobody is watching.
All right. Is there anything you're looking for?
No, nothing in particular. Maybe some new accessories, but just window shopping maybe.
Well, one of the windows has bridal dresses.
I'm not into that.
Another one.
That's actually not true.
Another one.
said last week.
Like a Fletcher. There is an armorer. Well, it's not an armorer anymore. A leather worker, tannery. I don't know the name. There's a small-scale blacksmith. But if there's anything you're actively looking for, you as well, Dana, just tell me.
I might check if there's anyone selling any extra health potions.
You don't see a shop that sells health potions, but you remember that there was this midwife that helped deliver a baby the first time you came to Kresk. The same night you lost Irina. And you know that a midwife, among other things, is a primary caregiver. She might know something.
Yeah, I'll see if I can try to find her.
She is back at the house that you first saw her. And you see her in the window looking out over the lake, cradling an infant. She nods at you.
I nod back.
The baby is surprisingly quiet. You remember the first time you got here, if it was sun touched or moon kissed. The baby she helped deliver.
I don't remember. Trish might.
Trish remembers that it was moon touched. The midwife is holding the baby and it's perfectly still. And I'm not gonna make you roll for it, but it looks like she's just going through the motions. What do you do?
I'll go to knock on the door, I guess.
A woman answers the door. She is about to burst. She's not fat, but she looks like any second she's gonna deliver a baby. Yeah, hello. Hi, can I help you? Whew.
Hi, yeah, wow, can I help you? Are you alright?
Well, yes, actually, I have a feeling that any second now I am gonna... And she looks down, and you hear splash as half a bucket of water falls to the ground. And she looks at you with wide eyes. I think it's time. I think
Alright,
it's time. You're here just in time.
Let's get you onto a couch or onto a bed or something. Go on, I'll get the midwife. She's here, right?
Yes, but there's no time. Get my husband. He is in the parlor to the left. And she screams as she gets her first contraction. Dana, are you here with Trish?
No, I'm still running around trying to find material for dresses and people to make a wedding dress.
Good to know. The highly pregnant woman staggers back and sits on the ground. And she yells at you, Trish. I can feel him! I can feel him! He's coming! He's coming! Get my husband!
Yeah, I'm already moving out. I help her sit down, but then I'm immediately gonna get the husband and the midwife.
The husband is in a room adjacent to the entrance that you're in, and she points at that room. I imagine you rush to that door, open it.
Yeah.
And you see a man sitting behind a large desk. Stacks of papers, books line the wall. And he looks at you and says, "Who are you?"
Sir, you need to help your wife. She's having a baby.
Oh, it is time.
Yes, get out of your chair. Where is the midwife?
Oh, I do not know. But I am sure you can help us. Can you not?
Wait. Sorry, can I just roll back out of character for a bit? Who
Yeah,
did I
sure.
see holding the baby in this house?
You saw on the second floor, looking out of the window, a woman nod at you, holding a baby.
Did I recognize her as the midwife who helped deliver?
Yeah, she is the midwife.
I'll just run up the stairs and try to get her then.
Alright. You run the stairs as the man who is sitting in his chair says, "Wait! Do not go so fast. I have questions for you. Who are you? What are you doing in my house?"
I was looking for the midwife and I saw her standing upstairs, and when I knocked on the door, your wife answered and she promptly started having her baby. I'm just gonna get the midwife. She's upstairs, right?
No. She is not.
I saw her.
Please, allow me to introduce myself. As he stands up, slowly, brandishing a large saber. And he looks at you and says, "It is time! If my calculations are correct, we will have a sun-kissed."
Sir?
Trish, roll for initiative.
Okay.
As
7.
this man lunges at you, he screams, "My son will be sun-kissed!" As he tries to hit you with an 8.
Misses.
That misses. Alright. That means that you are up, Trish. What do you do?
I I'm still in this office room, or
Yeah,
where am
and
I
he
now?
is standing right in front of you.
I'm gonna use my gunning action to disengage and then run out of the house.
No, don't leave us! Your
I-
sacrifice will be noble and worthy!
As I run out, I yell, "Good luck with the baby!"
And you run out.
And I want to like run out like a couple of like 50 meters or so, like just straight, and then look back to see what is going on. Because I should still be able to see the lady giving birth, right? Because she was still sitting, like she sat down in the main hall basically. As I
He is sitting in the main hall, and you see her legs up in the air, her husband by her side. Roll me a perception check.
Yep. Perception. 22.
You hear carrying on the wind two voices, one of them a feminine one, say, "Why didn't you kill her? We could have a sun-kissed baby." And the man saying to her, "Maybe we'll get lucky this time. Maybe there is a soul that's floating in the ether. Maybe. Just push, honey, push." And you hear her voice scream. As you look up and you see the window where you saw the midwife nursing a baby, not nourishing. That would be crazy. Nursing a baby. And as you look closer, you can see that it is a painting.
Wait, the painting moved when I saw it the first time? Oh.
As you look at it, you can tell that with a 22 perception, the painting looks like it's moving, but it's the curtains and the light that's playing tricks on you.
Well, in that case, I'm gonna ignore the lady giving birth and her husband, because I don't want anything to do with it. And I'm going to try to find the real midwife, or maybe ask around town where she lives or where I could find her.
All right, Dana, what are you doing in the meantime?
Still trying to find material for making a bridal gown, because last week you told me there was no shop that sells anything like that, and there were only 2 places where bridal gowns could be found. But yeah. So
Yeah,
am I
funny how
lucky
that happens, that sometimes people see stuff that they are willing to see in Barovia.
Good save. Anyway.
I know.
Dana is running around trying to find material for a bridal gown.
Look around and you pass a shop that looks like it's selling bridal gowns.
I just cartoonishly almost stop in my tracks and
Double
try
take.
to walk back. Are they nice bridal dresses?
No, they're not even nice. They look dilapidated as fuck.
Well, I'm still curious, so I walk to the door, open it up, shout inside, "Is anybody there, perhaps?"
Why, yes. Come in closer and we can see what we are working with.
I am not certain I like this. Your voice is kind of creepy. Please step into the light so I do know that I will not be
No.
stepping in. No?
No, step into the dark.
How about we meet halfway?
No.
Okay then.
Step forward,
stress-
please.
No, thank you. I will see you another time. And I just race on.
Alright, as you race on, you see Trish to your right-hand side. Looking... Trish, and I'm gonna play your character for a bit, quite confused at what is happening
That's
at the
fair.
moment.
That's fair.
Yeah, I figured as much. And as
Knowing
you're-
that I...
Yeah.
Sorry. Knowing that I kind of pissed her off, I just try to walk away the other way. I pissed her off last week by kind of betrothing her to the abbot.
I don't remember that, but yeah, that would have pissed me off.
You stalked away after you looked quite angrily at me.
I thought that was the abbot that said something, but okay.
Well, Trish, the abbot. It's all related to each other. As the rest of the party re-enters town, I am taking a liberty here to say that you went down, unless you as a group decide to explore the Abbey.
That place gives me the chills. I think I'd head down.
Well,
You do
he
or
already
you
gave
don't?
us a tour once when we were first here, so I doubt much has changed.
But we could get some allies, maybe. Final fight.
What time of day is it, DN?
It's 4 p.m. Rictavio, you get the
Yes.
feeling that most of these people are too far gone to even know what they are agreeing to.
Yeah, so we're not going to get anything. So
Well, what about the guy who used to guard the Abbey? He seemed to be well enough mentally.
The dog dude?
Yeah,
wasn't the last time we saw him, he
there was
fighting
two
us?
of them. If I remember
Yeah.
right, there was two different.
Yeah. You had the dog dude and another one, but we didn't see the other one much. The dog dude opened up the door for us the first time.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think, considering we still have a couple of things to do and to visit, I think we have more to gain moving forward than remaining here, to be honest. I'm not sure what we would gain exactly, even.
I agree.
One of them.
Otis.
How many days do we still have?
Five.
Before when? Before when?
Like before we had
5
1
days.
week. So we have 4 more days.
No, we have 5 days.
No, we have 4 days.
No, we haven't long rested since the last time we had 5 days.
Pretty sure we have 4.
No, because now you're counting it in sessions.
No, I'm counting
Oh, no,
it in
trust me,
days.
I'm keeping very good track of this. We
But
had a
you
long
didn't-
rest at 6 days.
I re-listened to the episodes, and you didn't take a long rest before the fight. Basically, we skipped over a large part, mostly because we didn't play for 2-3 weeks. Basically, you didn't really go to the winery and had a session there. So you're missing, Luke, in your tally, one long rest.
We've
Which
definitely
means
got
you
4
have
days.
4 days left.
But okay, maybe we are talking the same but in different ways. Sebastian, do you mean like we have like 4 full days until it's Sunday, basically, or are you counting today as well?
2 days as well.
So we have like tomorrow, the day after, and the day after that is the fight.
Yeah, but you could choose to ignore this.
Well, considering we have like the north of Lake Zarovich to go, the town at Mount Baratok, maybe visit Castle Ravenloft, Barovia, the Vistani. We have a lot to do.
You could potentially just haul ass out of Kresk and use the horses at your disposal, or even steal horses at Kresk. So everybody has a horse, and you would be able to make it in due time. I'm just giving options.
Yeah. What was the next thing we were going to do? We were going to check the north of Lake Zarovich for something we saw there. Entity.
We were going to go up past the Werewolf Cave and either pop in there and see what was happening along the way to the riverbank where we saw the stone, where we thought we saw an eldritch beast.
A group of us wanted to check out the Werewolf Cave, and the others wanted to start looking for the Eldritch Beast.
What do we wish to gain from the Werewolf Cave?
This last time didn't end well.
No,
Well,
exactly.
last time we didn't really go in though, did we? Only 2 of us tried for some subterfuge to go in. But we're hoping to maybe gain allies in this fight, or at the very least, maybe find something in there.
What went wrong exactly when we went there?
We
Joby?
tried. You tried to out of character. You tried to pretend to be the guy that helped us escape the cells when we were in Liam, and you pretended to be him and black our way into the cave.
But
they saw through it.
Hostile.
Yeah,
No.
they saw through it. I'm sure they saw through it.
No, they didn't see through it exactly. I think like there was culturally a thing I did wrong, or like they knew him but he wasn't from the same tribe or something.
There was something that didn't go our way, and we had to turn it, and we ran. They chased after us, but we lost them.
They knew you guys weren't really wolves because they could smell their own kind. And neither one of you guys smelled like a wolf. And then that's when they decided to turn on you and try to do like a little ambush.
There was something, but I think
they were super pissed off that you guys were pretending to be werewolves.
DM, was it because the werewolf I pretended to be brought a human with him?
Well, basically, what Zucket is saying, they could smell your deception.
That's kind of weird, because I actually become whatever I become.
Yeah, but do you smell like it?
Yeah. Like, I physically change into it. It's not magical. That's what I try and keep telling every time.
Well, regardless, something went a bit screwy. Either the next time we go in, if we do go in, we just go in without the subterfuge and try and just talk our way in, or we just go in and exterminate. Sorry, cleanse.
Well, the thing is, if there's not anything big, obvious to gain, I could
We don't.
turn 2 of us into giant eagles. We fly past it, don't get like interrupted by them either. We save our spell slots, our HP for whatever next is going to appear if we go like find the entity, which may bring a fight by itself, you know?
Speaking out of game again, not as backs, I would say it seems it may be a fun encounter, if nothing else. Like a den of werewolves. I mean, that must be. It's an interesting plot hook, if nothing else, in my eyes, anyway. I personally would like to see what's in there
Right.
because
And if it's a pack,
I think it'd be interesting.
if it's a
But-
pack, there could be hundreds of them.
I'm not saying it's the smart thing.
No,
to
I'm
do.
saying if we can get them to be allies,
Uh.
there could be hundreds of them.
I just think it sounds too interesting to ignore as a player. Tactically speaking, it's probably not the smartest move, and it's not the most economical move, but it does seem fun, does it not? Like a pack of werewolves. Are you not at least a bit curious as to what might be in that cave?
Sure, but
Well,
we have...
know they might have a sewing circle. They might be pacifists. You just don't know, do you?
The thing is, like, we have 3 days. And in my mind, the 3 things we really would want to do is the Mount Baratok thing, because Strahd did not mention that place at all, even though he drew a map for us. And it shows almost everything except the places he didn't want us to go to. For example, the temple.
Indeed. You could still go there, though. There's nothing stopping you from doing both.
No. But what I mean is within these time constraints.
Yeah,
Trish and I can go, if we are full power, Trish and I, we can both go into Castle Ravenloft and steal the symbol of Ravenkind again. Like, there's a lot to gain if we just move forward. That's what I mean.
Sneaking in the castle before was really hard because everything there can pretty much sense you.
Going across the bridge was a bit of a nightmare, but as they can turn into eagles and just fly over the top, it's what they should have done in some other movies.
Wouldn't have worked.
Why?
They also had flying murderous creatures.
Well, don't worry about Castle Ravenloft. Like, I have a decently solid plan.
We just
You tell.
we can
No, I don't want to.
we can sit here and debate it, till the cows come home. But we do need to push forward. So we either put it to a vote and see how everybody feels about it, or we just separate and we do 2 things.
Well, let's hear it from everyone. Like, what's your guys' ideas?
Who's interested in actually going in and seeing what's with the deal with the werewolves? Other than me, obviously.
Personally, I'm against it. I'm just here for Strahd and Esmeralda in Ravenloft, so I've no purpose really to go to the werewolves, personally.
That's fair enough.
Yeah, same.
Are you,
I
Arwen?
think
I'm kind of curious as to
Okay.
what's in the Werewolf Cave, but I know I'm gonna die there. What the heck, I'll join.
The Canodian pass, right? 3 on 3. Awesome. So do we just separate the party? Or do we just concede and just do one or the other?
4 DM.
I'm up for both options. Like, I can run 2 different sessions. One going to the werewolf, then the other one going to Mount Baratok.
I would like to do if you guys are happy to separate, I would very much like to see what's in the Werewolf Cave. I just think it's too interesting not to.
Yeah, I would like to do it too, but we also got to think, what's the most important and that would take the most time.
But important is relative, though, right? It's like,
Well,
What is it though?
of course
We
it
have
is.
to
that's what I
defeat
mean.
Strahd.
Is it
Oh,
though?
okay. Do you have a book in front of you telling you exactly what each of these things are and how they have an effect on the story?
No, but
Because you
like,
can't know what's important. You can only
Okay.
value importance to something based on the knowledge that you have, but we don't have any
Yes.
knowledge of it.
And that's what I'm saying, Jimmy. We have some like intelligence as to Mount Baratok is something that Strahd explicitly didn't mention, even though it's there, like some other places that he didn't mention and were valuable to us.
But he didn't mention the Werewolf Cave either.
He
That wasn't
did-
on the map.
Well, he did, but didn't by asking Zuck to get the werewolves to stop kidnapping children. That was my job he gave me to do.
But it still wasn't on his map. Is my point. It's like
Well, no, but
I just
until we heard
think
from him,
it's.
I didn't know anything about werewolves.
I'm just a bit excited to see what's in a Werewolf Cave. You know, that's just me.
Let's put it simply. My feelings tell me that
My mind is telling me
eldritch
no.
creature-
But my body.
I'm gonna piss
My
on
feelings
you.
tell me that the eldritch creature is the best bet, but I am curious as to what's in the cave. So
Yeah,
I'm going with the werewolf.
What's in the
endeavor.
cave?
Come on.
There is one of those creatures by the werewolf, but there's supposed to be 3 of them in total, and they're on dying. I mean, that seems like pretty legit if we can get them on our side.
Let's move this along a little bit. I'm gonna go to the Werewolf Cave as long as there's 3 people.
I mean, I'll come with.
If
I've
it's
got no
not,
reason to go, but I'll come with.
if you guys really don't want to, and you don't want to separate, that's fine. I'll just concede and we'll just ignore it.
No, I don't think we should separate the party under any circumstances now.
No. My
No.
problem in any case is that the Werewolf Cave is by far the most dangerous thing for deaths in this party mere days before we face Strahd.
And as well, how you're going to convince them is more to the point.
I don't know until we're there, but that's it's just an interesting plot hook.
We do
But it's
though.
fine. It's well, we don't know.
Yes, we do, because they were even hostile to someone of their own kind, but of the wrong tribe.
Can't remember too much about what happened.
You're getting a
but-
hint from the sky.
But it's still it's irrelevant. Like, this is a moot point. You guys don't want to go. I'll concede and say, like, fine, we won't bother.
If
But I just think it's a wasted opportunity because I truly believe there has to be something interesting either in there, valuable, or just fun to do part of the story, because it just screams fun. But it's fine if you guys are dead against it, then I'll concede just so that we can move along.
From that very speech, I want to go now.
No, come on, let's go. Come on, we've wasted too much time talking about it. Come on, let's just move on. We'll just
I'm
forget it.
actually a little bit terrified that we might face those damn werewolves whenever we fight Strahd.
We'll find out when
That's
we'll
a
find out when the
valid.
time goes.
That's a valid point, basically.
Honestly, we could debate this for ages. It's pointless.
I
So-
just
Oh,
given the
it isn't,
DM an
Joby.
ID.
Joby, please relax on like steering the conversation in, and I don't mean this in a bad way, but just let people find their way about this, because it's not either against you or for you. Just
I don't think it's like either or. We have a habit as a group of staying on a subject for far longer than we need to, because
yeah, but
nobody wants to upset anybody else by
I
not
get it.
agreeing to
Can
do
I move it along then? Bax, I'm with you because I'm at the right level of drunk for a fight.
I'm just saying I'm happy either way. That's what I'm saying. I'm not trying to steer the conversation. I'll
Well,
go with
it's-
the majority.
3 is 3 then, because Rudolph is coming along, I'm coming along. So 3 of us are gonna get murdered in the werewolf cave.
So that's
Come to.
4 then, because yeah.
Not split the party. Let's just all go. Fuck it. Come on.
okay. The reason I'm saying at Joby about steering this conversation is because I did not suggest to separate the party.
Yes.
The reason I'm saying this is, like, you're saying, like, if you all are dead against it, I'm not. I'm just putting a case for what might be smart or might not, and I want to give everyone the opportunity to just discuss it. It's not like I wanted to do it or not. I just want to hear the case from everyone.
That's fair enough. Yeah, I totally understand that.
Okay, Seraphin. Rictavio writes down on a piece of paper and hands it to Seraphin. It says "Witness me" on it.
Oh, in that case, I will give you Casimir's knife.
Just the final point. Like, I truly am happy either way. I'm championing the idea because I just think it would be fun to do, but it might not be the smartest move to do.
Fuck it, we can always run away if it gets a bit intense. Leave
Does
someone
that
behind.
sound
We
like
always
us?
do. Yeah,
Yeah.
leave
Yes, it
someone
does.
behind and run away.
Says the person who just ran out of a room when somebody's chasing him with a weapon. We can run away.
Yeah.
We ran away last time we were there.
The only thing I really want to have discussed and everyone at least agrees on is like the priority of the other things we want to do. Because we have, after this, basically 2 full days and a day on which we fight. And some of us wanted to visit Lady, not Lady Wachter, the Vistani woman, what's she called?
Yeah.
Madam Ava.
Madam
Ava.
Ava.
Yeah.
Okay,
So-
can I be devil's advocate to that point? Is that why are we on his timeline?
Exactly.
If anything, if we're late for the party, he's going to draw his forces out of Castle Ravenloft and he's no longer in his home turf. So
Sure.
it's a bad strategical point for him to leave the castle, so it doesn't matter how long we take, really.
But,
Him off your foot, right? Rather than meeting to his demands.
but Godfrey's people are supposed to meet us there at the end of 6 days.
They've all gone to Justo when we
Godfrey's people have no more. We will not be joining us in the fight because we released them when we lit the beacon. Their
Oh, we
spirit-
should have ransacked the place to see if you could find that sword that you wanted in the first session I joined.
Oh wow.
Oh, the one that talks to you.
No, the one that Godfrey's boyfriend had.
No, but we did call on the feathers.
Yeah, but there's nothing saying that we can't rearrange that timetable with them.
Sure.
Currently, we've only got one ally with us, right?
Yeah.
But Joe makes a valid point.
No.
It might be, whoever made the point, sorry, I can't remember who it was. It might be better drawing him out, or at least having him off the off foot, so we're not on his timetable.
I mean, fighting in the
Yeah, but the
castle
thing
is
is-
probably going to be super hard.
Yeah. The thing is, if he comes out, he will come out whenever it suits him, and that will almost guaranteed to be at a time when the feathers aren't there. We would have to keep them around for the whole time, for like 2 or 3 days, just to make sure he doesn't like catch us off guard.
But the days are pretty long, right? There's nothing saying that we can't achieve. You currently, as far as I am aware, unless I'm wrong, you want to go to Mount Baratok and you want to go and see Madam Ava, right?
And Castle Ravenloft.
But Castle Ravenloft is where we're heading to, so I don't take that as like a detour away from our.
No,
No, we was going to scope out the place as we went down to
Oh,
Barovia
right.
and then come back.
Why are we going to Brovius for Madam Ava, right?
Ish. Well,
okay.
Barovia and Zarpal.
And also, we might find some extra allies from the Burgomaster of Barovia, who is Irina's brother.
Cool. I still think we have time to do everything. Like, this is the beginning of the day. Like, this is the beginning of our day, and this what we're doing now.
Also,
No, it's 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
Oh, is it?
Yes.
I still think we'll be fine.
Who gives a shit if we're late by a day?
Well, you
Yes,
did say
I
he'd
think he
come
might-
to us.
I think Strahd might be a bit pissed, but I say it's fun, and I say huzzah.
Well,
Yeah, but remember, we've just dealt him a decent blow as well. We've just taken out his
Adventure
right hand man in
awaits.
confidence.
Just watch that. I just watched that. Just watched that film.
I think the problem is not as much time as it is. Okay, so if we go to the werewolves, we might be down spell slots and HP. That means we're maybe a bit more apprehensive to go after the Eldritch entity. If there's a fight at Mount Baratok, we have a problem, so we have to long rest. I'm like, it's not just time; it's also our resources.
You're playing devil's advocate in the fact that
Well, would it be better?
you're trying to weigh up if it's beneficial in the long run, and I'm more just like it might be fun. I know it's not like I say I know it's not the most efficient use of our time / resources, but I truly think it might be fun.
Well, could we double back then, go and see the Eldritch entity first? Because that sounds like the more powerful entity to have on our side.
Yeah, but we
Oh,
have
that
to
makes
pass,
sense to me. Yeah.
But don't we have to pass the cave to get there, and then we double back again to Mount Baratok?
I
No,
mean,
no,
we're in
no.
season
Like,
8.
near
We're in
each other.
season 8 now, so we've got
Are
fast
they?
travel.
Yeah.
We got
the
fast travel. All right, okay. I'll make a deal with you, Sal. I'll make a deal with you. I'll make a suggestion, then we do that. We'll go and see the
You
Eldritch
look like various
beast
Luke.
first, and then assuming that goes right and it doesn't end in a fight, then we go and see the werewolves, and then we
Sure.
go map back.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
I'll be down. I'll be
Yeah.
down for that plan.
The only thing is, I'm not very full on spell slots, so don't assume my full magical power on the
No,
werewolves.
I'm not expecting any fight with the werewolves. I'm expecting a nice sit down and a nice peace circle.
You really don't remember that interaction, do you?
100%. I remember what happened, and I remember distinctly remembering them knitting. All right, I'm sticking to it. That's what we're
Okay.
going with.
Okay.
It'll be fine. All right. And if I die, I promise you can. Or if you die, I promise you can come back and haunt me. Okay.
I'll hold you to that.
Because I won't die because my AC is stupid. But I'll think of you if you do.
How do we want to get there?
I'm going to start building a backup character.
Well, the most efficient route to get anywhere would be to fly, right?
Yeah.
Because we have to cross the river.
Yeah.
That uses
So
Yeah, go on.
Go ahead.
No, I was
We
just
could always
gonna-
take a long rest now, and then travel by night and fly over there. But if we take it now, at least we'll be a little bit better off.
You're better off getting there before long rest because then you'd recruit that spell slot, wouldn't you? Like, what level is your spell slot for flying?
4th. And I have 1 left. I can regain 1 with sorcery points. Because what I wanted to do as well is to, I can make 2 of us. I could put greater invisibility, which makes you invisible for a full minute and you can attack. Always with advantage. And they don't know where you are. And attacks against you are at a disadvantage.
I mean, that sounds good for when we infiltrate Castle Ravenloft.
Yeah, well, there's got to be a long rest in between then and now, at the very least. So,
Assuming,
hope so.
I just worked out how you're doing your little recon of Castle Ravenloft.
well,
I won't say it because I know the DM's here. I think I've worked out how you're doing it. But yes, let's move on from this.
okay.
Either way, we have to get across the river no matter what we do. So we have to decide now how we're going to do that.
Well, we can fly. That's fine. I'll take off my 4th level spell slot and I will. Who are the heaviest characters here? Bax and Zuckad, I imagine.
Yeah, don't forget I can fit in the bag surfing.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Pocket suck.
I opened the bag for Zuckad for him
As
to go in
long
there.
as you always promise to pull me back out.
Yes, of course, okay.
Okay, so Zuckad goes into the bag. Then we have 1, 2, 3, 4. No, wait, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, okay, that'll be fine. I'll.
Bax, if you'd allow me to change you in an eagle.
Wait, am I going to fly?
Yes.
Oh, this will be yes, please.
Okay. No,
This will be fun.
Anyone else want to experience that? I'm not sure who has experienced it before. Dana, Trish, Ricky?
I'm good, thank you.
No, thank you. No.
Dana then?
No.
Can you turn Gary into an eagle? It's a legitimate question.
Well,
Never thought of this one before.
well, if he is a creature like any else, I could, yes.
He's a summoned steed. His name is Gary. He's
Um,
just as much human as the rest of us.
I'm not sure whether his abilities would not remain, so he would be a horse in a bird's body without a connection to you.
Really?
Yes.
Huh.
That's strangely useful.
No, I can't imagine how that would be useful because he would be a wild animal.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Would he though? Would he not still remain? Why would he become? Because he's a
You
celestial.
lose your magical abilities and like any ability that is not of the animal. You
Okay.
basically you only keep your mind and a concentration on a spell at the most.
Okay. Then yeah, I guess not. Then that's a shame.
The well, I could turn myself into it, but I prefer not to, because if I get hit as a bird, we all go down.
One who's going to be a bird. Open the bag and I pull out Zuck and say, "Do you want to be a bird, Zuck?"
I can be a bird. Will it fit everybody?
Yeah, because you would have 2 people on your back, which we've done before, and the other one, yeah, it would fit.
Okay. You can turn me into a bird, Seraphim. I don't mind.
Okay, I turn backs and Zuckhead into giant eagles, and we can all take place and fly off.
So we head towards Lake Sarvage.
Oh, wait, that's the wrong one. This one.
Oh, Mr. DM, while I'm on the back of one of these gracious animals, can I attune myself to my 2 staffs that I have in my inventory?
Takes like an hour of concentration, I believe.
Yeah. I think you're muted.
Am I muted?
You were.
yeah.
I
You haven't-
was. I was.
you haven't
I
spoken in
said
ages.
you can certainly try. Well, I haven't spoken in ages because I genuinely delight in you guys having a conversation.
We're gonna plan this shit now. We're in the final kind of phase. Shit's scary now.
So you're just planning because you're in the final phase, or
No, because it's taken us this long to realize to succeed at D&D, you need to fucking plan.
Yes.
Like, it's only been 2 years. I mean, give us time. It's new.
It's new to us, man.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
Get good, scrub.
indeed? So who is flying and who's on the back of this birdie bird?
I'm flying one.
I'm on the back.
I'm
On the back.
I'm an eagle.
On the back.
On the back.
I'll take Seraphim on me.
Thank you.
I'll jump on Zuck then.
So you guys
I'll
are
jump back.
all right. So as these giant eagle wings flap, both of you almost simultaneously take flight. To your rear, you see the giant wall of fog that is seemingly going on forever. upwards. In front of you, you see a vast area of pine trees, some of them covered in snow, some of them not. And you see a giant lake, which you know to be Lake Zarovich. As Rudolph, Tricky Ricky, pulls out his wand, you feel this, by the way, Eagle. You
Lose it.
you lose it and fall to the ground. Now you flap your wings, and the giant lake in front of you, you have two of them. There's one, Lake Baratok, that you have seen before, that is close to Kresk. And slightly muddled by the ever-present fog, you see Lake Zarovich in the distance. You know that directly to your northeast is this aforementioned Werewolf Cave. Mount Baratok is further west to the north of Lake Zarovich.
East.
To the north of Lake Zarovich. East of Lake Baratok.
Yes.
Which is exactly what I said.
No, you said west.
No. North.
Huh?
I
It's
want you
too-
to edit that part out on YouTube so you're right, Mr. DM.
Oh, I know I'm right. It's to the east of Lake Baratok, to the north of Lake Zarovich.
That's what he said the first time, Sam. Shh.
Really?
Yeah?
No.
Yes,
It's
it is.
Right, sorry. Sorry, it is. It is.
Thank
It's
you.
what he
Yeah.
said.
so confusing.
Stop messing with the DM. Let him talk.
No.
Thank you, Owen. Inspiration.
Oh god.
Oh, don't give him inspiration, man.
God, I want to be there when you watch this episode back.
You're always there in my heart. You pass what you know is the werewolf den. Cross Lake Baratok. See the remnants of your once hailed safe haven, which was Von Richten's tower. You cover a canopy of pine trees. Again, some of them are snowy, the ones to the far north, just close to this giant wall of fog that you now see is covering the entire circumference of Barovia. As you look down, you see wolves hunting a deer through the canopy of trees. You pass one little stream, a second little stream. As you cover these foliage woods and see a little clearing down below. Do you continue or do you land?
Do I see the village at Baratok with my eagle eyes?
Roll me a perception check, Mr. Eagle.
I get advantage with this with my eagle eyes?
Sure.
Yeah. Eagles
Oh.
have advantage on visual perception.
Will I still use my modifiers, right? For this, I assume.
No. Well,
Well, yeah, I'll say yes.
So it's you want a perception check, yes? Perception
I
check.
want a perception check, indeed.
Well, I had disadvantage from my exhaustion, so it just rolled normally. So it's a 5.
Sadly, the Swallish do not give way to a village.
Can I ask a question?
No.
Okay.
Of course you can.
You don't. You push. Arwen, come on. Ask the question.
Ask the question.
You don't have to ask a question. That's your question.
Toby, don't tell him that, especially not you.
That I've learned. So
Yes.
The deer that's being
yeah.
chased by the wolves, can
Yeah.
we see from that it's a normal deer or is it a special kind of deer?
How do you find special?
Well, the thing that ran away from us was a deer as well.
Oh yeah.
Right, but that was definitely something special.
yeah, that had like blue shit coming off it, didn't it, or something like that?
Yeah.
That's something. Like,
And it had a
Indeed,
man's
what you
hop.
see is that this is a special deer.
can we
It-
see if the? Sorry.
Sorry?
No, I was just going to ask about the wolves giving chase. Is it just wolves, or do they look like they could be werewolves?
It looks like they are twice the size of normal wolves.
And the deer?
Basically, dire wolves. The deer is larger than a normal deer, and it has like blue sparks coming off of it.
Can I still send messages in eagle form?
Nope.
Okay. How many wolves are chasing it? 2.
4.
4. Caca! As I try to swoop down. To
What
pick
you
one of
say
them
about my mother?
up. Caca! You heard me. Did I stutter? Caca! I swoop down and I try and grapple one of the dire wolves that is giving chase to try and lift it up off the ground. In the hopes that
roll me
I-
a eagle attack roll.
Okay, I need an eagle sheet then, please. I'm hoping that my other eagle buddy will join
One
suit.
sec.
Alright, red
Did I
leader.
hear his caca?
Red leader.
Here we go, Joby.
What do they say?
You are now an eagle.
Cool. How do I? Have I got a sheet that will pop up?
Double
I
click
think-
on your icon, it should pop up.
It does not. This is the first time I've been changed, so.
Is it your character sheet now?
Is it
Different?
supposed to- I don't know. Let's find out. Actions. Nope. Still the same.
Close it and open it again.
Still the same.
Oh, when did it change? I thought it changed it for you, right? When I turned you in a giant egg. Before.
Yeah, it did for me well. It did, but
It may make a difference not being on the map. Because it changes the icon as well. And the icon is what you double click on the icon on the map, and that's what brings up the character sheet.
Oh, okay.
Could I be on the map, please, Mr. Dim?
I will open a. That's not what I was looking for.
This is not the map you're looking for.
It is indeed not the map I'm looking for. No. No. No.
I've been changed on the old Abbey map. Anyway, I can double click on my eagle icon.
Oh, there you go.
Let's see if it's changed. No, it's still my own character sheet. Still has all my abilities and stuff.
Wait, if I... Does this remove it? No, it doubles it, shit.
Feel the power.
You know what?
Yes, sir.
You do?
No, sorry. You said you know what? I can't see. I can't
You
bring
doing
it.
it live?
It's hidden under something, and I just can't see it. Nope.
Oh, I can do the attack for you. I see now. Is it an attack or? Is
No,
it
it's a grapple.
Oh.
I'm trying to pick it up, and Sebas wanted me to roll a what was it? You wanted a strength, wasn't it? You wanted.
Well, I will get all of you on this map. Bax, you're there. Dana, Zuck,
Has a +3 for strength, by the way.
Rudolph, and Trish. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then all that's left is Seraphim.
Oh, there you are.
There you go. You
Still not
see a giant elk trying to dodge these dire wolves. What do you do?
Try and still swoop down and try and pick one up after cacaring for my eagle friend to come and do the same.
Sure, everybody roll initiative. Well, that means that Bax is up first.
That's you, Joby.
Yeah, I still can. Like I will try and pick up. I'll grapple with 6, but there we go.
There you go.
Let's see. Does that? It still doesn't change.
Do you double click the eagle on the map?
Yeah, it's just bringing up my own. Oh wait, his AC's different.
Yeah, I think it's now.
Oh, okay.
Maybe
so
your
you wanna-
actions as well.
Yeah, +3 to strength. Yeah, it's different.
Okay.
Now my actions are still my actions, but at least I have access to his modifiers now. All right. Is it a strength check? Is it to grapple?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Okay. I miss, I assume.
You swoop down and try to grapple unknown beast number 6 and miss. Which
and
means, yeah.
I was going to say then I will fly back, like up and back over here.
All the way there?
Well, no, I don't know what's happening with this stupid thing. No, just back where I was when I first started.
All right.
And that's it. That's all I do.
All
Well,
right.
I land on the ground so people can go off.
Oh, okay. You'll land on the ground. Good to know.
Yeah.
And you see this giant elk try to attack beast number 11, which dodges, tries to attack again, and dodges again. Seraphim, what do you do?
Bax, what are you doing? They can attack us this way.
Okay.
And let's see. I was not expecting this.
It does turn out nicely.
Okay. Let's just throw. Nope. How do I? Oh, there you go. Nope. That one. How big is this one again? Oh, that's way too much. How much is Fireball? 20 foot. There you go. This way I can fit in the dire wolves and not touch anyone else, right, DM?
Yep.
Okay, I will target them and make them roll.
Who failed one succeeded.
Okay. Here goes 8d6. 24 damage. And I am going to remain on Bax.
Alright, unknown beast number 3 looks back and rushes towards Bax. He tries to attack him. Bax a 9.
A 9 does not hit.
Alright, tries again on a new bite, a 16.
It is my AC.
That hits.
Yes, sir.
Does 14 damage. Also, you need to make a 13 strength saving throw, which you do. So you are not dragged to the ground and prone. Which is good.
Yes.
Trish.
Yeah, I'm also still on Dax's back, I think.
Yep.
So I am just going to take my short bow and like aim over the side and down at let's say unknown beast number 3, because it seems to be the most threatening at the moment. 25.
Barely hits.
Barely hits. Wow.
No,
These
it
armored
hits.
wolves. And I do minimum damage.
Well done. Do you have sneak attack damage?
I don't think there's anyone in melee range.
Well,
Right.
you try to grab Bax.
In melee range.
Yeah.
I guess I would then. Yeah. Sure.
Never say I didn't help you.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Piercing magic. That's 7 damage. And that's the end of my turn.
Dana.
I take it I'm sitting on Zuck's back.
Indeed you are.
Then I'm just firing an Eldritch Blast at unknown beast number 11.
Ooh. Switching it up. Misses.
Ah, bugger. Well, that's all I can do, basically.
Alright. Unknown beast number 11 rushes towards here. Zuck, you're on the ground?
No, I haven't gotten a chance to.
Alright, so he rushes up to here. Sorry. Which is still in his range. And tries to grab at Bax. 22, does that hit Bax?
Yes.
Alright, you take another 5 points of damage. A strength check, which is a 19, which helps. As we go to Zuck, what do you do?
Okay, I land, and how are we doing attacks with the birds?
I don't know. I can get that far.
Do we just do our normal attacks since all of our modifiers and stats have been changed? Like, can we just get away with doing that?
Did you guys maybe get an extra tab?
No. It's
Actions
legit,
and
like when you click on it, it just brings up our stats, and our main stats have changed. Like my AC is only 13. And
Wait a minute, Joe. I got one. At the very top of your weapons thing, do you have a new one that's appeared? I have a weapon. Yeah, I have a weapon in my actions tab that doesn't have a weapon name to it, and has a weird circle to it.
No.
Can you see that weird circle though? It's not red; it's white. That wasn't there before.
Well, I have your attacks here. So if you tell me what you want to do, I can do it for you. But
Well, I'll target unknown beast number 3.
okay.
And I think it has a multi-attack. Probably a beak and claw. Just try that.
Oh wait, it's gonna take my shit, of course.
You have to click on Zuck first before you do it, so.
Let's see. No.
Maybe it's because he's a PC and not NPC.
Yeah. Well, I can share the entry. Could probably drag it in into your spell, so to say. If you just drag it into your action list, you will get those attacks, I believe.
No module containing that link.
You might not have the module loaded. Oh, that actually may be why it might not be working for me either.
Yeah, it's the Rob 2E shit. That would make sense.
Which one is it?
Oh,
Nah. Oh, yes.
just
Oh, no.
load all the purple ones, Joe.
Right. No, I have them all loaded. It didn't make a difference to me.
But if you have that one, I think it's the spells one actually, the spells effects coding.
Yeah, I
So
yeah.
if you move in, can I hold my action until after everybody's off of me?
The DM's frozen.
I'm just waiting for you to make a decision.
Just
can
asking you.
I want to hold my action until everybody's off of me. And then
Sure.
I'll attack.
Your voice is very soft for me, so I can't hear really what you're saying, but I think you want to hold your action?
Yeah.
Yeah, alright, do it. Oh, sorry, that's mean that it's unknown beast number 6's turn. Tries to attack the giant elk, misses, tries to attack again, and misses very badly with a natural 1. Rudolph.
Well, first I'm gonna give myself my potent scope spellcasting ability. Untarget myself. Target number 3. Give it a lovely first hit with a guiding bolt.
It
Did you succeed?
glances off its armor.
Pew! Off. And then I'm gonna target number 11 as my bonus action. I'm going to use a cantrip of Toll the Dead.
It succeeds on the saving throw.
Well, that fuck-a-doodle-doo. I'm gonna get off Zook's back and go back 5 paces.
Alrighty.
And that's my turn.
Which means that it's Bax's turn.
Again, try and grapple beast number 11.
Alright.
Strength. Come on, baby. Drop to 17 for a 1.
Surprisingly, it does not work.
I in its face. I get a ball in. I'm trying to intimidate it to back off. Like I am the alpha male. And that's my turn.
Alright. This large beast moves up to unknown beast number 6. Attacks with his hooves. Doesn't work. Attacks with his ram ability and damn! 19 as it is fucking gorging this beast with a 22 points of damage. Seraphim.
Yeah, I'm going to use a 2nd level spell, namely Scorching Ray. I have 3 rays, Which one is worst? 3, I think. Oh, they're both very bad. First one. 25.
Hits.
2d6 fire damage.
Oh,
That's
it just falls
nice.
to the ground.
I will walk 10 feet here to get visual on number 3.
Mm-hmm.
Second, Scorching Ray. An 11.
Misses.
Third one, 27.
Surprisingly, that hits.
Okay, here we go. Oh, yeah. And Seraphim will step 15 feet back towards Trish and pass his turn.
Speaking of Thrish,
Yes, I am going to hop off Bax's back. He didn't fly up, right?
No, I'm still on the ground.
Right. So I'm going to hop off, do a combat roll as I land, and as I come out of it, immediately shoot wolf number 6.
hoo-ha-hoo!
Whew. 14.
14 surprisingly hits.
Hits. Okay. Awesome.
Big animals.
A 10
Oh!
damage.
And again, you kill a beast.
The Slayer returns. Seems the bigger they are, Trish, the easier they are for you to kill.
Yeah.
Now, how do we convince the giant elk that we're not enemies?
Well, as you land north of the mountain of the lake, the trees begin their steady climb up the slopes of Mount Baratok. Its monolithic presence oppressive at the distance. The ground here is rocky, uneven, and even if you land, you see that there are trees dispersed around the trail. Normal wolves avoid this neck of the woods, but dire wolves roam this land freely. Soon as you climb above the blanket of fog that engulfs the valley, dark thunderclouds roll overhead. As you fight and defeat these dire wolves, you see an elk standing on a rocky spur around 60 foot away, maybe 50. As you see it, it assumes the form of a man in tattered black robes. His hair and beard are long, black and streaked with gray. His eyes cackle with eldritch power. I will show him to you as he stands there. He looks at you. What do you do? Haha.
Greetings,
DM.
traveler.
Oh, yeah.
I take a few steps forward, hands in the air to indicate I'm completely unarmed.
Except for these killing weapons.
They don't need to know that. It's all that. And I just stand there, hands held up.
What do you do?
You kept on breaking up when you were making when you were talking.
He was cackling madly.
What he said, we come in peace.
Max, do you want me to drop the spell? Nod if you want it.
I drop the spell on Sukkad and Bax. And I'll remove the polymorph.
My God, I am mighty.
Oh, not this again.
Oh yes, look at me.
Big Max.
Bask in my glory. It's not the first time I've said
Witness
that.
me.
It's not the first time they're like, oh yes, baby, I am big. You could do what you like, I'm still gonna be big. My milkshake brings all the boys to the... Wait, what? No, the girls to the yard.
I'm suddenly starting to wonder if we helped the right group.
Looking
Yes.
at this man,
Thank you.
thinking he seems familiar, could I tell if he was one of the guys at the courthouse?
He
Oh,
is not one of the guys on the courthouse, and his avatar is poorly chosen, as he looks like one of the guys on the courthouse, but imagine a man, his hair caked in soot and mud, his beard almost as long, maybe even longer, as Trish's beard. But in this case, also caked with mud and soot. His tattered black robes, dirty.
From my...
Yeah?
Oh, carry on. No, I want to hear the rest of the description.
No, that was it.
Okay, I was going to say, from my long time in Barovia, would I know anyone that fits this description, or any legends of people that live up on Mount Baratok?
Not that you know.
Great tale, good sir. May we give you any aid?
You have come to destroy me, but I am not one to be destroyed.
Sir, I don't know if you realize what we were doing, but we were trying to lend aid.
Who are you?
Aid to try and...
The only person we are willing to kill, or at least in my case, is Strahd and his minions.
Yes. Sure, but I say you are the ones that will ultimately try and slay me, for I know your type. Your type is one of them that, as I remove myself from the battlefield to get a better picture.
Why you do that? I have divine sense going.
Please give me a second while I get a better picture for this man.
It's what's on the inside that counts, not what is on the outside, my friend.
I'm doing my part.
Please let it be
Squished a
Rico.
couple of bugs.
Please let it be Rico.
I want to know more.
Would you like to know more?
I do not wish to fight the insects, but I do wish to find out more.
I am doing my part.
Does he smell good or bad or foul, sweet?
He smells like nothing you have ever smelled before.
Really? So I can't get a sense if he's good or evil then.
Indeed.
Wow, this baffles me, sir. What are you?
I am a man with a pathetic howl. You have come to destroy me, but I will for sure destroy you first.
Please do not attack us. We are here as friends.
I do not have any friends. I am alone. Disperse or I will destroy you.
But I
I
thought
do
there
it.
was 3 of you.
What?
What
Can I
would
just cut
have-
to the chase? Who are you?
Hmm?
I do not know.
I do an insight check on him
Sure.
to see if I feel like he's feeling threatened or if he's just that confident with the threats he's making. Insight check.
You're doing
With
an insight check as Dana gets a respectable distance away.
23.
You can tell that he is, besides looking like he is a vagrant, very confused about everything that is happening. And he seems very hostile.
We mean you no harm. If you wish to go, then we will not stop you, but perhaps you may just humor us for a moment.
Humor? Humor is for the weak.
Well, clearly you've not had the best humor.
A knock knock.
Who's there?
Hawaii.
How are you?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I like this.
You're right. Humor is...
Joke.
Well, surely if we were out here to destroy you, we would not have taken out those 3 dire wolves.
But
Helping
you
us
want
in that.
me to be your ultimate prize.
No.
What would I gain
Why
by
would
that?
I do that?
I do not know. But I am sure it will be found out.
He takes
Dash 3?
a very threatening stance. He goes down to the ground, and his staff, as he's about to attack you,
I raise my hands up.
as you raise your hands up, we see all of you next week.
Mm. That was good.
Oh, things
Yeah.
are about to happen.
The gratitude of that dude, though. Come on, we saved his hide.
Well, there's a lot of confused people here.
All right.
I'm noticing.
Yeah,
Rogus.
about 7 of them.
I don't think the DM is that confused about everything.
I think he is.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
a 6, and then
I
the
have
guy...
been confused the moment we started this whole campaign.
DM,
Yeah.
just to prove how much I love you and how honest I am, can you put a level of exhaustion on me? Because the transmutation thing took it off. See how honest I'm being?
Good boy.
I applaud you.
I realised when I wrote the thing.
So, a level 2 exhaustion?
It was level 1. We'd already rested. It was just ability checks. I had disadvantages on.
So have we had a long rest since the fight? Or...
Nope.
No.
No.
We had a short
No,
rest.
Rudolph, you still have a level 1
Exhaustion.
exhaustion.
I know.
A close brush with death.
No.
I reckon we need them to join our side.
Why
I
you?
don't-
Why? The power of words.
Rage Shadow Legends. Raycon
VPN.
earbuds
Oh.
and Nord VPN.
God, really?
And
Gonna get
Manscaped?
you- Manscaped, yeah, they've got their new ball shaver, yes.
Indeed.
Yes.
But don't
Of
forget
course.
BetterHelp.
Oh.
Uh,
And if you get bored with any of this, you get your free audiobook on Audible.
Audible, yes,
Audible.
indeed.
The real thanks goes to our real sponsor, Hello Kitty Adventure Island.
Yes.
Indeed.
And you can see more of our content on Curiosity Stream.
What the hell's a curiosity stream?
I have no freaking clue.
No? Oh, a lot of
Oh,
our
I know. I'll get you some.
history channels have.
Really?
Indeed.
Yeah.
Don't
Yeah, yeah,
forget to join Joe's OnlyFans.
No, I would pay for that. Hands down.
Wouldn't we all?
You're not already?
No,
I
I
reckon
get
he
it.
could
I
with
get
his
it.
beard. Just do beard shots. Just
I get it for free. The random pictures I get sent.
Beard hair on random shit.
Well, you already get all the people messaging you on fucking Instagram. You might as well monetize it.
I know,
God.
guys are super dirty.
Do a lemon. Do a lemon. Do a hair, a lemon in the middle of your beard.
Lemonparty.org.
Exactly. Bring back the lemon party, Joe. Go on, you can do it.